Hey everybody, Chris and Amanda back here for another music video reaction. This time we are looking at and reacting to the music video for the brand new Bring Me the Horizon tune, Lost, which has been all the rage. Bring Me the Horizon, huge band that started off as like a metalcore band from back in the day, all the way up, has done like songs and collaborations with like Ed Sheeran and Machine Gun Kelly. So it's crazy to see where they started and where they've gone. Just a great band that really has pushed the boundaries of rock music and really just kind of doing music that they want to make. So now you just heard this song though recently, but you haven't watched the music video yet.
I have not watched the music video, and spoiler alert, on our show, I didn't give it the best of ratings. I won't go into the full rating, but I didn't give it the best of ratings. So let's see if watching the video
Right.
might bump that up, or maybe
Yeah.
the video will have a better rating than the
Right.
song itself. Hmm.
I think that you might like this video,
Okay.
just suspicion. I mean, for those of you that don't know what the song's about, I know fans of Bring Me the Horizon know that the song is about that. Ollie Sykes, I mean, is a very, very personal song, even though it's kind of done in like, what everybody's calling like a My Chemical Romance sort of a style song. But I mean, he's the lyrics in here are pretty raw as far as, him talking about his addiction to ketamine and other things that happen with him. Really bears it all in this music video, and I think the way they lay it out and sort of how it plays out is it's pretty crazy. So I'm interested to see what your thoughts are going to be, and more importantly, does it make you like the song anymore after
Anymore.
watching the music video?
It may
Yeah.
not.
So let's watch this music video. And by the way, I'm just going to give a little bit of a warning here. If you haven't watched this video, it does get a little graphic. So just an
You have been
FYI,
warned.
a warning here.
Oh,
Yeah, I like how they do it
look at
all
the
moving.
movie.
Grab the syringe! Quick, grab the
It's
Am I allowed to be laughing? Oh. I'm laughing though. I feel awful.
I don't know. I laughed too when I first saw this.
We
He's got his,
apologize if we
he's got his scalp.
scalp. And he grabs it.
It's like an Indiana Jones moment there where
I
he
don't
forgets a hat.
mean to laugh,
And he's trying to tape his head back on. It's great. All right, before we go on. All right, so far in the first, so he set the stage. It's not even a minute into it's 55 seconds into the video, and we just saw some like
I
some
don't.
like total graphic horror story stuff.
And we're laughing. What
I
kind of
do.
people are we?
I,
Okay. And
I
we
will
just
say, I appreciate the fact that as we set the stage, it is a very raw, emotional song. But like the fact that they're taking that and kind of doing it in this like horror comedy, it turns into sci-fi. Like,
I hope it's okay that we're laughing. Like when he comes back to get his scalp, like I feel like they did that for humor. So I
I
feel
mean,
like
that
it's
has to. I
appropriate.
mean, it's Indiana Jones style with the hat and all. I don't know. That's why
But if we
I laughed the first time I saw it. I was like, oh my god.
if we are off base and we are laughing when we shouldn't be, we apologize in advance because we
Well,
just
we'll find out in the comments when people are like, I can't
I
believe you
know.
guys are laughing at this.
Okay, but we like horror movies. Like
We
those who
do love
follow
horror
us
movies.
know that we're unfazed by that stuff. So the eye kind of got me, the needle in the
The
eyeball.
needle in the eyeball.
That was the spot that I was like, oh, like that. That's a I don't want to say it's a fear of mine, but I don't want something poking my eyeball.
No, no, oh my god, no
Ouch.
way. That is a fear of mine too. Nothing every time I see anything like I was like, "Oh," when I
Oh,
first saw
yeah,
this,
like
like in the
it
movies when they do it
but
slow and it's like I'm like,
oh,
"Oh, I can't
I
eat,"
know.
like
It makes my stomach go,
yeah.
oh. The rest, I was unfazed by the rest. As
Needles
was
in the
Matt.
eyes though is tough.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
drawing a line.
I think this is great.
But when he's taping his head. That is too
It's a lot of imagery right then and there.
I don't know if I caught this correctly,
Right.
but were the nurses nursing the patient?
In the
Okay.
tub. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I saw the foam
The
mean
first
milk,
I missed that the first time around, and then the second time I watched it, I was like, "Oh my god."
and it was like as it was changing scenes, I was like,
Yeah.
"Wait a second, I think I just saw what I
I
saw."
think I just saw what I saw too, yeah.
So nurses are nursing, wink, wink, the
Wink, wink.
patients,
In the tub.
in a tub.
I feel like this is like if you saw The Shining, right? I mean,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
so
Yeah.
there's a lot of, like, Shining type stuff, like, going to different rooms and, like, weird stuff's happening. I mean, a lot of this stuff
Mhm.
too is, like, fueled by, like, in your mind and all it's which all relates back to, like, being influenced, by drugs or whatever.
Mhm. So, part of why I rated the song not so great during our show was I felt that the lyrics just were so sad.
Mhm.
Really, really so sad. Yet, I feel like as I'm watching this, I almost feel like this would have been very therapeutic for him to do because it's quite the production, and I do think it's meant to be a little comical, like
Yeah.
and so I'm hoping that this was good therapy for him.
Once again, I think that it's like a very personal song, a very
Mhm.
raw lyrics, but then set to like this like um
Mind-boggling.
distaste for any kind of doctors and things like that. I mean, it gets more like crazier from
Oh
here, by the way.
gosh.
You obviously know what's gonna happen.
I'm already waiting for it, like, get him. There you go. Beautiful. That makes me think of Stranger Things a little bit.
Did
I'm
you ever
loving
see that
this.
show Legion on
Mm-mm,
FX?
no, no.
So it's basically it's based on one of the mutants from X-Men
Okay.
Legion. It's a really really good show. It's very weird, and he has like the he's like an omega level mutant, so like he has powers beyond like
Mm,
he's the most powerful mutant ever, and
okay.
he does things like where he could just like boop and just blow people up and stuff like that, and it takes all place in
Imagine.
a psychiatric hospital, and you don't and the thing is he's an unreliable narrator, so you never know what's real and what's like in his head.
Oh.
So a lot of this, like this music video actually reminds me a lot of like what's real and what's in his head and all that. Wow, I want to listen to this break. This is a good breakdown. Good time, good place. You see the side over here, by the way?
Oh, no.
Look at
I
the
was
side.
watching
So
the
it's like
blood.
this side. It's like
3
OMG.
I like the twitch of the head, he's like the smile.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Question is,
Mhm.
does this music video boost the like of the song, or does it lower it? How are you feeling? First of all, like let's go with this. Did you like this music video?
I did.
Okay,
I
you
did.
did like this music video. I mean, I know it's a lot.
It is, it is. I can handle it, minus the eyeball.
Yeah, minus the eyeball.
Dart in the brain, no
Yeah,
big deal. Needle in the
nurses
eyeball,
nurses nursing a guy in a tub.
eh, needle in the
Eyeball.
eyeball.
I agree. I think the eyeball is the cringiest thing.
Let
I'm with
us
you. I squirm at the.
it's like, ugh, like,
Yeah.
ugh, ugh.
Ugh,
Let us
ugh.
know if we're right and if you believe us on that one or agree with us on that one. Okay, so I really like the video up until, like, the last 5 seconds where it shows him back on the table.
I know it's kind of a bummer, right? Because
It
you go, okay, it's
is,
in
like,
his. This was
what a
in his head.
high and then, like, what a letdown.
You realize this was in his head.
Yeah, because I was
Yeah.
really on board when he was, like, twitching and making the people blow up. Like, I'm like, "Yeah, not that it's could be real."
Right,
I
but,
was
you know,
really
it's
invested, and
yeah.
I was like, "Oh." So it kinda brought me back down to, like, the feeling that I had about the song, and that was just sad. I mean, what a letdown. It started so, like, strong and entertaining. Okay, so I like the video better than the song, I'll say that. I do think the video bumped up the song. So, I think the video I would give probably a 3.8. I think the levels of all of the stuff that they did was very well done. I like the comedy with the seriousness, though, at the same time.
What I like is in the video too is, by the way, it's directed by Jensen Noen, and obviously it takes a lot of inspiration from like medical horror. Like I'm always like the medical horror and like all that gory stuff. Like, it reminds me so much of like the early '80s. Like I love that style of like horror.
Mhm, mhm.
I think when you take like obviously the seriousness of the song, but also it's packaged in this like I was gonna say it might. I mean, actually, the working title for the song was Gerard Way, who's the singer of My Chemical Romance. So, like, they know. So when you take that song and you package it in like sort of like what feels like very up music, you know, very like, oh, this is
Yeah.
good. It's very energetic. It's fast, and then you throw it in like a medical horror film set situation. It
Mhm.
brings, I don't want to say the word levity, but it makes that topic doesn't take away from it, but it makes it, I think, maybe more I don't know what is palatable. I don't even know what the words are, honestly, but like it's that
Digestible.
whole mashup. It for me, it works. It works. I
I
actually
I
feel like it makes
agree.
the song more memorable, and I actually feel like I listen to the song more, and I understand the message of the song clear.
Mhm.
And they really spell it out. I mean, they spell it out in this music video,
Yeah,
like
it makes
what
it
the song is
very
about and how he feels.
yeah, it leaves nothing to the imagination.
I don't think it's making light of mental health or mental illness in any way at all. I think it's just literally like this is how he feels, and this is his interpretation of it, and this is how he did feel
Yeah,
going through a very difficult time in his life, and so how he wants to express it is how he wants to express it.
absolutely.
Everybody deals with it on their own level. This is how he's dealing with it. He's
Yeah,
writing songs about it and making, like, music videos that have, like, medical horror. They're
blowing up people.
blowing people
Look,
up with his
with a
mind,
little, like, twitch of the brain,
like Scanners
yeah,
style, like
good thing you put a scalp back on.
Yeah,
I mean,
which I don't care. I feel like that's definitely an ode to Indiana Jones. That's just my you know,
I true
yeah.
I feel a little bad laughing as hard as we did in the beginning, but I think it was intentionally supposed to be
I mean, how could you not?
something like that.
How I mean, in my eyes, I go, "How could you not?" I mean, come on, that's like total, like, horror comedy
I know,
stylings, you know?
but it
It's
really
like
put
Evil
me
Dead style stuff, like,
yes,
Evil
yes.
Dead's, it's like you laugh at that. It's so over the top and gory.
Mhm.
You have to laugh at it.
Yeah,
It's like cartoonish violence.
for sure. It's not the best video we've seen.
Yeah, because I think you like the Ice Nine kills
Yeah.
videos a
Oh,
lot.
those are great. If
Yeah.
you've not watched our videos on those and you're listening to this one, go find them on the YouTube. They are great. We had a lot of fun doing them, and
We did.
those videos are phenomenal.
Yeah, those are good, those are good, and
You
a lot
know,
of it's the communities, also
this is
chosen
true.
some videos for us too, like, so a lot of those Ice Nine videos were chosen by the community,
Yeah.
we're open to it. Let us know what other videos you would like us to react to and watch and, watch along with you, so we love doing
And
this
giggle at.
and giggle at. Inappropriately giggle at.
Inappropriately.
Yeah, inappropriately giggle at.
Still felt a little bad, but yet I don't at the same time.
Yeah, I
Awesome.
do think in this case the music video really helps the song, even though it's sort of a derivative of like other songs that have come before. I don't think that it hurts the song in any way.
Yeah,
It's my opinion. I know some others may disagree with that. I just enjoy it, but yeah, the music video is top notch. Well done.
agreed. Applaud.
Well done on this music
Mhm.
video. So yeah, I would give this music video if I was to rate on 1 to 5 records, I would probably give it a 4.5 on record
Okay,
scale. Maybe even
okay.
closer to a 5, honestly.
Really?
I
Okay.
really love that medical horror stuff. Like, I don't know. It brings and there's so many great callbacks to other films that I love in this that
Mhm.
I thought was great. So, and I like the song. So, that's it's I'll stick at 4.5 for now. Once again, everybody, thank you so much for spending some time with us. And yeah, if you want to see us do any other videos, let us know in the comments below. We're always looking for suggestions from the community. And if you like what we did here today, please hit that subscribe button and hit that little bell so that we get notified every single time we drop new episodes. And make sure you check out our audio podcast, Song Swap Showdown. which we actually live stream here on Mondays at 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or you could listen to it any time on any podcast platform you get, or watch the full episodes right here on YouTube. All right, everyone, thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.